Okay, sunrise Saturday, 1 week in what's the name of this place? Ascension Island, and yeah, it's been alright. Catching some fish, eating fish every day. Waiting for the pups. Managed to pick them up yesterday from the port captain. Lovely lady by the name of Kitty. But don't touch the shore. Otherwise the customs will be there to arrest me. Anyway, so I've got the two pieces of pop. That one over there, that one there, and this one here. Nice and thick walled, and we're busy doing, because I obviously can't weld, so I've cut this piece out here and tap and thread. Putting bolts in. I've got another piece inside of that, and then securing on the sides also with tap and thread. The one issue is getting it back on again, because I've got to put the whole thing over the side, and it's a bit wobbly. I don't know if you can see the wobble. It's a bit wobbly, so what I'm gonna just want to show you something quickly. Hang on. So this I got from Kitty yesterday. Met Office forecast for Ascension coastal waters, Friday the 9th of June. Red, do not enter water. Apparently they've got a shark problem. No more about that, but here's the interesting thing: swell forecast. And they're actually giving a significant wave height and direction for swell number 1, swell number 2, and swell number 3 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. 3 different swell directions. More to that, they are so precise. Marine data is valid for conditions around the pier. This may not be representative of other coastal areas. So this forecast is just for you. In fact, I might not even fit in the forecast, because the pier is over there by that yellow crane. Over there. Anyway, so the other thing, of course, is that
will be left disappointed by his legacy.
Andrew Rayner, Deputy Leader of the Labour Party, thank you very much indeed. Just to repeat, we did invite...
as you can hear, BBC World Service on FM here at the island, which has been quite nice, because I've caught up on world news. Somebody's bombed the dam. And all I can hear is Hans saying, it was the CIA that bombed the dam. And this afternoon, later on, I'll be listening to football. Manchester United playing in the Champions League final against Inter Milan in Istanbul. Boris Johnson has just resigned. Greta Thunberg has just left school. 4 kids, this is very interesting. 4 kids have survived 6 weeks in the Amazon jungle after being in a plane crash, where I don't know how many of their parents were on it or not, but 4 kids ranging in age from 1 to 13, and they survived 6 weeks. They've just been found. That's fantastic. World number 1 tennis, I don't know who he is. He's jumped everybody in the queue, and he's now world number 1. Anyway, Novak Djokovic just beat him, I think, in the French Open. India won the toss and elected to field. I mean, that's stupid, isn't it? Jono, you'll agree with me. And then they let Australia score 500 in the first innings of the Test final. Aye. What can you do? Nothing about the ANC, of course, nothing about South Africa, but do we really? And the housing crisis in the UK is probably worse than what's happening in SA. They are housing these people from across where they're coming from, illegal immigrants. So they put them up in hotels in the UK, one person per hotel room, so that they don't infringe on their human rights. And some of them have apparently been there now for 18 months. And they're now trying to work out how they can get 2 people in a room, but 2 people who don't know each other that's not going to work. Hundreds, there was a figure of 10 billion pounds a year it's costing the UK taxpayer to house and feed illegal immigrants. Hi. Anyway, it's all very nice here in Ascension. So we're just going to carry on this morning and put the pipes together and see what we can do. There's a bit of rock and roll. You can see it now. So if I had this thing hanging from the back there trying to get bolts in, it would be a bit of a problem. Anyway, we've got the bucktail jiggers ready if we need a breakfast. And yeah, maybe next week on our way.